Hello, Pisces. This is Lily Rose, and I am here to do your general love reading for the month of April. If it doesn't resonate, check your sun, moon, or rising. You guys can always contact me on my email below, okay? So let's start off. I definitely feel like you guys are coming out of March stronger, more enlightened. Realizations are happening, okay? For some of you, I definitely see like there's a new beginning in your relationship. You have the Page of Cups. This is like opening up again and being vulnerable, beginning of a relationship, new birth. Some of you could be getting pregnant, but messages of love. And this could be back and forth to each other. You have it with Judgment, which is rising from the ashes, moving into a different cycle. That's what this is. A lot of us are like moving into new cycles. People are coming back from the past. Be careful of that. Don't leave a good relationship. Make sure you're really thinking about things before you leave a relationship. This is resolving situations, victory, new point of view. And that's what I think it is. I feel like you're standing tall here right in the middle with a new point of view. And not only that, but realizing your worth, taking care of yourself. This is self-confident. This is completing skills. This is also about maybe within work, having a lot of victory in work after a hard time, okay? Feeling bound maybe to work, and there is this movement forward. You do have the Tower. I don't see it with all the other cards as being a bad thing, okay? Like I said, you could be dealing with a soulmate. Some of you could be having children's, but this is a childhood memories, old flame, a friend. So, maybe this person that you're with is your soulmate and you guys have come back together and there has been burdens here, but you've got two nines here. Nines are introspection, realizing what's happening here, okay? Judgment, rebirth, leaving the past behind, making new moves, forward movement. This is two. This is a decision to leave old shit behind and start again. Start this relationship stronger because you're stronger and you know what you deserve and what you want and you know what you're not willing to put up with. Don't live in denial. See that truth, right? You have the Tower, sudden changes, destruction, right? But it's also about new opportunities to build again, okay? I'm going to draw a clarification on that. You have the Knight of Wands as your overall energy. This is confident, passion, full of life, foolish. I feel like you're very, towards the end of the month of April, you are just going for it. You're super passionate. You're confident in who you are. You know who you are. You've got the Knight and the Page of Wands. This is all about creative things happening, thinking outside the box, especially with your career. Maybe you're marketing more, right? Communicating more. Okay, you've got the Nine of Wands. This is dissatisfaction, need for patience. So there's a need to just really be in the moment and realize that everything takes time. Nothing happens overnight. I have to tell myself that too. And then you have the Six of Wands. This is a vindication, acknowledgement, recognition, someone recognizing you, right? Especially if you're dating. This could be people looking at you like, whoa, Pisces has got their shit together. They're sitting here in the middle, like super confident, super passionate. Okay, and we've got the Ace of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. So this Tower, I feel like, there's a need to break down what is not working for you, what you've been holding on to, so that you can have this new emotional fulfillment. Things are unknown here with the Unknown card. And there's a need to just kind of be patient. But not only that, but, obviously stand up for what you believe in, okay? And especially in a relationship, if you're unhappy, fix it. Or tell them what you need in order so that it can be fixed. See, there is communication here. The Six of Wands, again, with the Six of Wands. The Hermit. And I saw that right underneath this card before. There was the Hermit too. Some of you may be dealing with a Virgo, okay? With that Hermit card. But this is introspection again. Going within. It's the Virgo card. It's being alone. It's seeking that wisdom, gaining that wisdom, getting out of the Seven of Cups. There's definitely, if you're single, you have options. You're working on your hair, you're working on your body, you're trying to feel better about yourself, you know, working on that career. But there's a need to release a little bit so that, you know, your environment can crumble so you can rebuild it. Maybe your thought process as well. This is a little bit of a disillusionment, but there's a challenge in choosing and making decisions. This is a meeting with childlike curiosity, spiteful gossip. Okay, but it's also petty fights. So be careful with that, those petty fights. You know, the Nine of Wands also about being guarded. You know, let down those wands a little bit. Be a little bit open up and be vulnerable. You know, it's great to have this Ace of Swords because it's enlightenment. It's clarity, right? And it's seeing things from a different perspective. Not just an emotional perspective, but a mental perspective, okay? Then you have the Six of Wands, again, success of some kind, acknowledgement. There's this you really gaining power in money or material. You know, maybe you guys are really manifesting right now. I want to draw just one clarification on that. I want to see what's going on with, actually, I want to use these cards, sorry. I want to see what's going on with that Tower. Father God, please help me help Pisces in regards to the month of April. How can I help them? How can I guide them? And, you know, be careful of those, you know, that Tower could be because of ego, right? And holding on to shit that no longer matters, especially if you're in a relationship. If you decided to come back together and you have this fresh emotion and you're ready to go through this new cycle, especially with the Six of Cups, and you're ready to move forward, you can't hold on to shit because, you know, you're going to, I mean, yes, you can't, your relationship has to transform and it can't be the same as it was. But at the same time, bringing up old shit, you know, doesn't help anybody. You know, this is about maintaining control, right? Selfishness. Kind of release that control, right? And there could be some sort of control with the family or the home. Okay, let's see what this Tower is about. Father God, please give me clarification on the Tower. And if it doesn't resonate, check out your Sun, Moon, or Rising, okay, you guys? And if it does, you can always contact me on my email below. So here we have sadness, depression. Could be from holding on to things that no longer serve you, that you need. I mean, the Tower is here to break down. Maybe it's breaking you down, so that you can get that Ten of Pentacles. You got love here. There's definitely love here. Transformation. Endings of old ways of living. Rebuilding. One more card, please. One more card, please, for Pisces. For the Tower. Thank you. There you go. Fortuna. Fortune. Positive change. Unchangeable events. Good luck. Wheel of Fortune. Things are happening for you, Pisces. And I know that I'm glad to see this because, you know, being intuitive and empath, I tell you what, I've had a really, really hard March for me. And I lost my partner for a little bit and now we're back. But I'll tell you what, that's why it makes sense to me because I know we're on the same path. You know, there could have been some sort of truth that came out with an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra with that. Sorry, just totally like skipped. But you're feeling new here. You're feeling revived here. You're ready to go forward, even with these burdens. There's going to be success. And you got the Nine of Wands again. You got justice, balance, Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor. Okay, the Emperor is all about stability. This is the Aries card. This is war, though. War and power. So I don't even think you realize how much power you have to fight this battle. That you're going with either inside with that Ace of Swords or in a relationship. You have the power. You will be successful here. Yeah, it's not like the Chariot where it's super successful, but it's a milestone in your relationship. For those of you that are in a relationship, right? You have the Ace of Pentacles. This is all about new beginnings. A growth in money, substance. Nine of Wands. This is about Saturn, Sagittarius, and the moon. And then you have Justice. This is all about balance. Libra and Venus. Also in Saturn. You know, so if you study your astrology, which I'm just going to start, like I am already into it, but these cards have really made me want to dive deep, right? So give me time on these cards. But, you know, this is about balance, finding balance in that relationship. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra, someone are raising, especially with this. That Six of Cups is just like so beautiful to me. I love the Six of Cups in this deck. You know, this is also about wanting to go back to the way things were. Some of you are trying to go back to the way things were, and that's why the Tower's here. It's like, no, that didn't work. You need to transform and do it this way, you know. Okay, I want to pull some of these and then see what's going on, and then I will let you guys go. Father God, I come to ask you, I don't know if you can see those. I wanted you to... Sorry, I'm actually getting a new pod too for this. I switched my pod because I wanted to be able to do a bigger spread, but I know it's upside down, so forgive me. I'm getting a different pod. I just ordered one. Father God, I come to ask you about Pisces. How can I help them? How can I guide them? Father God, what do they need to know in regards to love? This is about Pisces. How can I help them? How can I guide them? Father God, what do they need to know? Pisces. For the month of April, Father God, please use me as a vessel to speak to them, to help them, Father God, to guide them. What do they need to know? And there's no one like standing out. I mean, I have Libra here. I have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It's all over the board, right? But strongly Virgo and Libra here. And Aries. Could be an older gentleman, someone that's older than you, okay? That's super passionate. It doesn't have to be an Aries. Father God, I come to ask you about Pisces. How can I help them? How can I guide them, Father God? What do they need to know in regards to love? Thank you. Boom, there he is. Okay, we've got 7 of Pentacles. This is feeling tied down or needing to keep it going. A lot of you are dealing with a soulmate and you're just like having a hard time either getting under your own emotions or having a hard time getting this relationship to the next level because there's this not growth. There's this need to let go and move forward. You know, you have stability here with the Hierophant, which is also the Taurus card. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. Okay, we've got the King of Pentacles right here in the middle, fear of giving in. You know, you may be very fearful of giving in if you have Earth in your chart, or the other person is fearful of giving in, okay? Then you have the Hierophant. This is advice. Going to a love guru, right? Spiritual wisdom gained. Some of you may be getting advice from someone else. You know, then we have making time for sexual pleasures. So maybe there's a need to get more intimate and be more present when you're being intimate, okay? I want to draw on this King of... Pentacles. Father God, please give me clarification on who this King of Pentacles is. And, you know, especially if you have Earth in your chart, this could be you, like, putting up your guard, not wanting to give in. You know, single relationship, whatever. I just got over it. You know, you got to meditate. You got to heal. You got to be able to let things go. Life ain't easy. To get rid of anxiety is like a nightmare, right? And us being so intuitive, sometimes we don't know what the truth is. We don't know what reality is. Sometimes, you know, and anybody can be psychic. You just got to open up. The Sun, abundance, love. For some of you that are dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, there's coming out of this dark. There's seeing this clarity, right? Barking on a new friendship, and maybe your relationship's going to a new level. This is your best friend here. You know, I see this in me, and I know it's been a hard road for me too. I mean, I almost lost the love of my life because my intuition was, you know, telling me something that I don't think, I didn't understand it. You know, sometimes people come in our lives to make us realize that we're unhappy, but we think that we're supposed to be with them. So be very careful on the decisions that you make because they will change your future, okay? Here we have the Fool. Taking this leap of faith. You're going to take a leap of faith, and I feel like there's some sort of enlightenment coming here, Pisces. There is this fresh emotion. For those of you that are single, love is on the table. I mean, it's here. You're feeling strong. You know what I mean? You're feeling independent and sexy. You know, I want to draw one more on that 7 of, and then I'm going to end it. Sorry, I'm just starting to babble now. Father God, please give me clarification on the 7 of Pentacles. And maybe it is a little bit of a struggle to get to that next level, because the 7 of Pentacles is all about struggle with getting to that 8, you know. 6 of Wands, back and forth energy. So some of you could be dealing with an Emperor-like energy, an older man, where there is this back and forth. And you're like, do I want to keep this going? And this could be in the past, because this is past, present, future, and you could be here now. Past, present, future, you could be here now, right? So take what you can from this, apply it to your life, and I hope, you know, that it helps you. And like I said, if it did resonate, you can always contact me for a private reading, okay, you guys? God bless and take care.